Your ass is fried. Big bomb, blow it up. Deatomize. Big bomb, blow it up. Your ass is fried. Big bomb, blow it up. Oh Nessus, oh Nessus, oh Nessus. I just spawned in with the MV4 live. Buck you 2 times, hit you, then you fall out. I just spawned in with the MV4 live. Buck you 2 times, hit you, then you fall out. That's just 1 kill, I got 24 to go. I just know 25 bodies hit the floor. New big cloud of smoke after I'm finished. Cause a yellow tint on your screen, you know what it was. You just been deatomized, body did it. Oh Nessus, oh what a pity. I just float through the air and I'm bucking ya. IW real killer. Oh Nessus, you're messing with a real killer. Let you know that I ain't feeling you. You corner camping ass ninja. See man,
damn, Video Nessus,
y'all corner camping. Wall blitzers, move on out of the way, player. Get out of the corner, playboy. Get out of the corner, playboy. Yeah. Deatomize. Build up. Yeah. Your ass is fried. Big bomb. Build up. Big bomb. Deatomize. Big bomb. Blow it up. Boom. Nuke. Your ass is fried. Yeah. Oh Nessus. Kill him.
Mic check. Yo. What up? Mic check.
Deatomize.
Yes.
Blow it up. Nuke. Your ass is fried.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Blow it up. Deatomize. Big bomb. Blow it up.
Yeah. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Hey yo, Michael Bernard, what up? Mic check. Yes. How do I sound in the chat, man? What's up? Let me know what's up. Yeah. Hey, welcome back to the C.O.D. Show podcast. Mic check. Yes. Welcome back to the C.O.D. Show podcast. I'm your host, Didio Nessus, aka O Nessus. Kill him. That's right, O Nessus, kill him. Yeah. Episode number 27. What's up with y'all out there? What's up, Sakin? The legend, the OG, what up? Welcome to the show, man. Appreciate you checking in, player. Michael Bernard, you already know what's happening, man. Yes, what's up in the chat? You already know, man. One word for y'all before we start the show. Elevation. We trying to elevate the score streaks. We trying to elevate the kill feed, the metaphysical, the physical, your spirituality, all of that, man. We trying to level up out here, man. We trying to level up. Welcome to the show, though, man. Yeah, have a dope show lined up. It's gonna be quick and easy, as y'all can see in the title. The big update is the title, followed by Throwback Thursday. We have a throwback clip of episode number 15. Episode number 15 of the C.O.D. Show podcast featured the one and only, the World War II, the Call of Duty World War II insider. He dropped some jewels on the episode. I don't know if y'all can remember back to episode number 15. It wasn't that long ago, but it's a dope episode. The The Call of Duty Insider gave us the game about the game. He answered a lot of questions that I had to answer. Well, I wanted to know, you know. Some dope jewels was given out during that episode, man. So check that out. It's in the archives players. It's in the archives players. What's up? Welcome to the show. We got 5 in here tonight. 5. That's right. Let's go. But let me tell you a little bit about the show. We're gonna get into a little bit of the Blitzkrieg update, as well as the update from last week. We're gonna touch on those 2 topics. You know, we'll get into the details of that a little bit later on. Yeah, we still got people falling through. That's what's up. We live. We got 6 in the mix. What's up with y'all? Welcome to the C.O.D show podcast. All right. You know, well, let's go ahead and touch on a couple things. Let's get into this update, man. A lot of y'all have been hype. The Twitter movement has been hype all week about this update. Last week's movement on Twitter was live also. You know, no cap though, no cap. I only played once in the last week. I hadn't had time, man. I hadn't had time, you know, but I did take some time out. I think it was Sunday morning. I jumped on that IW grind. I appreciate y'all that came through the live stream of my IW Sunday. That shit was lit. Second was the first folk in the chat. First, the OG. Appreciate your player. Appreciate your player. Salute to that. You're a real killer. But let's jump into some of the details of this last update, the Blitzkrieg event that's going on. It's going on. April 17th, it started. April 17th, and it'll continue through May 8th. May 8th. So you got time. What's up, Kevin C? Killer. Hey, what up? You got time to light up the kill feed. And, you know, we'll get into some details of this thing, man. Let's get into it. The event will end May 8th. I think they will take some of the guns with them. I think, if not all. So I think those guns that I'm about to get into a little bit later on will disappear after the update is gone. All right. I think that's ass personally, but you know, hey, whatever. Hey. All right. Yeah. But check this out. So with the update, the Blitzkrieg event comes ground war 9v9. That's right. Prop hunt is available on the headquarters map. That's right. The headquarters has been turned into a map, so you will be able to play prop hunt, gun game, and free for all. That's lit. That's lit. Especially the free for all. I might get into that. That's dope. That's dope. Next, Captain Butcher. Captain Butcher is back as the quartermaster, and he will be delivering y'all new weapons, of course, new camos and new contracts and a whole bunch of other content. A whole bunch of customizations will be available. All right. If you into customizations, I ain't into that shit. I want the guns. Me personally, I want the weapons, baby, so I can light up that kill feed. All right. Let's move right along. The new weapons in the game include the Itra Burst. What up, Vet? What up? Vet, what up? New weapons include Itra Burst, the Sterling, the Type 38 sniper rifle, the baseball bat, the M2 carbine, fully automatic weapon, the fully automatic M2 carbine. That thing looks like a beast. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes. Type 5, the Type 5, the Type 38. Hey. And along with all that comes a new community challenge. A new community challenge. Complete 75 million orders and contracts. Damn. But we can do it as a community. We can get that done. You know, we might have to recruit a couple real killers out here, man. Doom Malo, you got to jump on the sticks. You got 1 million kills. 1 million kills in Black Ops 3 alone. Come on over and help your boy, help the boys out. The community needs you. But 70 million kills, that's nothing. That's nothing. Shit. Call of Duty, we'll run through that in a week. Next week, we'll have all the content that comes with completing the community contract. All right, I got faith in y'all. We can get that done. Let's get it. All right. So last week's update was a damn near complete overhaul of the movement system in World War II. That shit was dope. It brought out a lot of killers that have wrote the game off. I started seeing a whole lot of Fortnite players convert back into Call of Duty players. All right. Salute to y'all. Welcome back to the team. All right. Call of Duty ain't dead. Told y'all that. But welcome back. I seen a lot of y'all out there in these Call of Duty streets that I hadn't seen in a while, dropping the kills, getting that fucking shit, lighting up the kill feed. I appreciate that. The movement system, unlimited sprint. All right, that's the biggest thing that, you know, I was concerned about. Unlimited sprint. I love that. It's still World War II. It's still a lot of camping going on in hardcore. So, you know, what can you do about that? You know, you get to run, the guys get to run to their spots a lot faster now, you know, but it's all good. All right. So let's head to Twitter. Let's head to Twitter. I reached out to a couple of the homies to get their opinions on these last couple of updates. And I got some pretty good feedback from these Call of Duty streets from a lot of legends. A lot of y'all know them. You know, some of y'all may know them. Some of y'all may not know them, but these are real killers. They're out here in these Call of Duty streets. They're streaming live. Most of them are streaming now, you know, friends of the show. But let's get into these comments about the latest updates. First up, we have Earl Shatter. Earl Shatter, friend of the show. What up, Earl? Yes. Earl Shatter. Earl Shatter goes on to say about the WW2 update. Simply put, it's on point. Requisitions still need to go, but it's good shit. Shout out to Earl, man. I agree with you. Next, Killer Cam. Kamanooch. Hey, forget about it. Kamanooch. His opinion of the Call of Duty World War II update, the past couple of updates. He says at first he was skeptical, but actually really liking the update. All right. That man always positive, man. Shout out to Kamanooch. Salute to you, man. That's what's up. Next, Sakin. Sakin, what up? If you're still in the chat, what up? Sakin goes on to say, the update is great, but on the flip side, it shouldn't have had to even been done in the first place. Oh shit, he's dropping the knowledge. All right. It shouldn't been done, had to be done in the first place. Those updates should have been part of this game in the first place. And I know a lot of people agree with you from that statement. A lot of people agree with you with that. I know that for a fact. All right. Next, my guy, friend of the show, Ambush Gaming. His thoughts on the updates. It's okay, but now it got people playing like hoes for real. Everybody using S-Mines. Everybody using S-Mines. And I know exactly what you're talking about. It was S-Mine spam already, but I think it was a what do they call that shit? The training. You know what I'm talking about, shit. You get a couple more extra S-Mines, you get a couple of more explosive here and there, you know. I'm not a fan of it. I don't use explosives like that. Sometimes I run around the map the whole game without throwing a grenade because I forget I have them. But shout out to y'all that use them. I know a lot of killers out there throw those S-Mines down strategically to watch their back to get through the games and shit. They're very, very effective with it, man. You know, salute to that. Salute to everybody that sent in their opinions about the update. All right, cool. What's next? Hey, fresh off the wire. Black Ops 4. New rumors about Black Ops 4 have come to light within the last couple hours. Okay. I think it was the other day, maybe day before yesterday. They said when I say they, Twitter, gaming Twitter, I saw that Black Ops 4 will not be having a campaign mode. It will not be having a campaign mode, okay? Strictly multiplayer first. All right, initially it would be multiplayer, maybe followed by campaign mode. They wanted to focus on, when I say they, Treyarch and all parties involved, wanted to focus on multiplayer first. So that's dope. Maybe when we get multiplayer, everything that's supposed to be in the game will be in the game instead of waiting, you know, months and months and months. All right, salute to that. But all right, shit, that sounds like a good idea, right? But maybe not. Maybe not. Today, some more information was released about Call of Duty Black Ops 4. All right, and I'm gonna read this. This is not my words, but this is something I pulled from the net. Shout out to Charlie Intel, and I do not remember his source, but he was my source. All right, I've seen the titles or the captions or the tweets about multiplayer being kind of like Overwatch. All right, that's retarded as hell, but I'm gonna go ahead and read this quote from Charlie Intel's page. The game was going to take the hero or specialist system from Black Ops 3 and take it to the next level. Perks were basically removed completely and had instead been morphed into a strange kind of kill streak. Okay, so they took the specialist abilities and made them a kill streak. All right, strike one. Okay, normal kill streaks as we know them, for example, jets. I don't know what the hell that means. All right, we'll skip over that. Chopper gunners, and you know what else that shit was called, the Wraith. All of that did not exist in this particular test, this gameplay test version of Black Ops 4 multiplayer. It did not exist. So kill streaks were specialist abilities. All right, let's go on to what else they said about this new rumor that's out here. Okay, instead you got highly powerful perks. Those are the abilities of the specialist from Black Ops 3. That's what they're saying. It's going to be similar to Black Ops 3. You're going to have these specialists that when you get your kills, you're going to level up your little meter. Then you're going to be able to perform some type of special movement. All right, I don't know. And they went on to say that the game will be a combination of boots on the ground and boots off the ground. So once you level up your character with the kill streak, you will be able to perform, like I was just saying, you will be able to perform some type of boots off the ground move that was similar to the movement system in Black Ops 3. All right, that was very alarming when I read that. I was like, nah, why you, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We seeing this all over the place with all these crazy ass updates, man, coming from Snapchat, coming from shit, man, all our favorite apps. Look at World War II, what they did to World War II. They turned it into something else, man. And I don't know. They're saying that they're gonna turn Black Ops 4 into like an Overwatch, Fortnite type game. All right, that's weird as hell to me. It's already rumored that the game modes will include a battle royale type gameplay, multiplayer gameplay. All right, I mean, I don't know what that's all about. I don't play a battle royale type game. I don't know what that means. Y'all in the chat, y'all might know. Enlighten me. Enlighten Onassis. All right. But he continued to say that in a later test, so I guess they got the feedback. The feedback was negative. They made some tweaks, so we may or may not get that specialist BS that they're trying to push into the game and add some dope kill streaks. That's all we really want is dope kill streaks. If I put in the work and lay the people down, I want my streaks, man. That's what we get. That's what we do it for, right? But what's next? What's next out here? Black Ops 4 was supposed to be the savior of the game, man. Supposed to be the savior of the game. but it's not looking that way so far. You know how I go. You win some, you lose some out here in these Call of Duty streets, man, and they've been losing. But I don't think that they're accepting their L's. I think they're trying to turn the negative into a positive because of sales. So let's get into something else. Something else that I found that could be dope. It might not be dope. I don't know yet. Let's check it out. Oh shit, we can't see that. No. Let's make this a little bigger. Hey. All right. Yes. And this, I'm not gonna read this whole thing. I'm just gonna read pieces of it, but y'all can read it to yourselves. I'm gonna leave it here hovering for a second. All right. This is from Activision's new CEO, Eric. Eric goes on to say, so overall, I'd say our strategy for Call of Duty is working. World War II is a blockbuster. He goes on to say World War II is a blockbuster. I don't know which World War II he's talking about, man. The game's pretty damn horrible if you ask me. But I'm gonna play the game anyway though. I'm one of those people. But to call it a blockbuster, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that one, bro. I'm not sure about that. What y'all think about that in the chat? All right. He goes on to say that they've had the best 3-year slate in Call of Duty history. Man, I guess cash is king if you're going off sales only. Yeah, I guess. But what the people are saying out here is a little bit different, you know. But there's a lot of us that have the attitude that we're gonna play the damn game anyway. So it's whatever. We don't really care about how. Of course, we're gonna talk shit about it if it's bad, but we're gonna play the game anyway because we're addicted to that kill feed. We're addicted, you know. But hey, shout out to Call of Duty, man. Call of Duty is not dead. You know, they're making some adjustments in this World War II game that's making it playable for individuals that love to rush. You know, how we doing on time out here? All right. But yeah, short and sweet. That has concluded the live news portion of the C.O.D. Show podcast. Well, let's get into this WW2 Insider episode, the throwback portion of the show. Yeah, the Call of Duty World War II Insider episode number 15. Since it's Thursday, Throwback Thursday, might as well go ahead and pull this one out, you know, to piggyback off the update and all of the hoopla that's been going on in the game. This is a dope, entertaining episode. Get into it. Check this transition out. Hold up. Kill him. Old NASA's kill him. That's right, old NASA's kill him. And you know what? It's a very, very dope episode lined up. This might be the most informative interview that I've ever done thus far. You know, we were able to get in contact with an insider, with an industry insider, with a WW2 insider, you know. And this was a dope interview. You know, I asked him all the questions. I laid it out. This is a non-biased platform. You know, I try to be as non-biased as I can. Because everyone's welcome to the show and everyone's welcome to lay eyes on this show and soak up the game and soak up the information. But I was very, very fortunate to sit down with an industry insider. And I asked them the questions that I thought that people wanted to ask. And you know about this game, the WW2 is live. You know, shout out to y'all that checked out episode number 14, the season finale of season 1. I'm gonna keep the numerical order going. This is episode number 15. Salute to y'all and appreciate y'all that tuned in to the season finale last
last week, it was a live stream on YouTube. It was a live stream. I said that on purpose. It was lit. All the homies came through. All the friends of the show came through and showed love. I appreciate y'all, and I'm going to continue to expand, and I'm going to continue to try to deliver the dopest content that I can. And, you know, and I can't do it without y'all help, so I appreciate y'all. But you know what? I'm wasting time. I want to introduce this. I can't give his name up. I cannot give his name up. This is, you know, I had to pull some strings to get this interview. Shout out to the person that I pulled the strings with to get this interview done. And I just want to introduce this guy. This is not my guy. I'm not going to say this is my guy, but I appreciate you coming out from the shadows and granting this interview, coming on the show, man, to answer just a couple of questions. So without further ado, I would like to introduce y'all to the Call of Duty World War II confidential informant.
Thanks for having me on the show. I'm really sticking my neck out to do this, but I'm a fan of the show, a friend of the show, and it's my pleasure. Thanks for having me on the show. I think what you're doing here is bossa nova.
No doubt,
Thanks.
no doubt. What's up with you, man? What's up with you? You know, I'm not going to say your name, but I appreciate you coming on the show, the C.O.D. Show podcast, and kicking it with your guy, Diddy Onassis, a.k.a. Onassis, kill him. But check this out. We're just going to jump right into it, man. So what made you guys go into the direction, go with World War II? And I guess this is a two-part question. You know how I do it. So what made you guys go in the direction of World War II, you know, instead of boots off the ground?
To be completely honest, me, myself, I was tired of seeing my son struggling playing the game. We got tired of seeing you guys having all that fun, dropping score streaks on him. And he would come to complain to me,
No doubt,
which I'm
no
an
doubt.
insider of the Call of Duty franchise. I'm a Call of Duty insider, so I should have been able to give him some help, but it was no help to be given. I suck at the game also, boots off the ground. You know, boots off the ground was not my thing. So what we did was we slowed the game all the way down. We slowed down the score streaks. We actually took down the score limits. We lowered the score limits and we lowered the expectations. So people like my son with no thumbs and no trigger finger reaction or no peripheral vision, people that basically couldn't multitask were not having as much fun.
Wow.
As the guys that could jump, shoot, and drop streaks on anybody in the game at any given time. So we slowed it down. You know, my wife was on my ass. You know, my home environment was shit because of you jetpackers, and I hate that shit. So this is why we kind of took the approach that we took and went with World War II. And you know, I'm happy, man. I get to aim down sights and kill people. You know, it's great.
Okay. And another question that the world really wants to know, you know, what happened on launch night? What happened on launch night, you know, here on the East Coast? We could not play. I could not play until probably 6 o'clock that morning. And even after that, we continued to have issues on into the next day, maybe the next 2 days. And but what happened on launch night Friday morning, or Thursday evening for some, you know, I was watching on YouTube as the whole world was enjoying the game. Well, as the whole world was playing the game, like what happened with that launch, and why did you guys have such a hard time getting that game, getting it right for so many people?
Well, basically, launch night is typically a huge marketing tool. Everyone doesn't pre-order the game, and everyone can't go out and stand in line and get the game. It's not the big draw that it was maybe even 4 or 5 years ago. So launch night, we use launch night as a marketing tool. So we make sure all of the big YouTubers and all of our big money makers, that have a lot of eyes on them, that will have a lot of eyes on them on launch night, we make sure that they get the game, and we make sure that they're happy and they are able to play that game and stream that game.
All right.
That is what we do. We don't really give a shit about Lil Jimmy and Lil Johnny on the East Coast or wherever. We really don't care. We really just want to make sure that we get a lot of eyes on that game during launch night, so we can get that get those games off the shelves in the following days or in the following weeks. So I don't really feel bad for you guys that couldn't play. You know, as you saw what was happening, the whole world tuned into certain individuals that were able to play, and they made the game look great. You know, and it's pretty awesome. I think we did a great job at that.
So now that the game is here, what were your final thoughts on Infinite Warfare?
My final thoughts on Infinite Warfare was good riddance. Good riddance. You know, Infinite Warfare, what Infinite Warfare did to the Call of Duty community or to the game was so disrespectful and so despicable. I really despised that game. It made my life at home a living hell. My son thought I was a loser. My wife thought I was a loser. My wife started to hang out and go to dinner after work with her male coworkers a lot more often during the IW season. And it really, really, really pissed me off. And you know, but that's my personal problem. That was my personal issues that I am dealing with. But to be honest with you, IW was really like the adjustments to the game that the NFL made, you know, with, you know, protecting the quarterback, protecting the passer. Now we are open. It's not that much contact. They're taking away the contact, which leaves the field open. Which would you rather see? A running back rush for 2 yards, or would you rather see a 90-yarder touchdown pass? You know what I mean? You know, NBA, the same with the NBA. They took away the hand checks. Now that leaves the guy open for crossovers, more crossover action, which would allow the guy to get to the hoop even faster and even more effectively. The same thing with the three-point line. They moved the three-point line in. Higher scores. All this means, all these adjustments ended up resulting into higher scores, which made the game more exciting and more fun to watch, which packed the house. And that's what IW did. And we say, fuck that.
So was this game, so going back to the development of this game, was this game made, or was this game meant to cater to a certain type of player or a certain type of gamer? And did you guys really, really single that group out and try to cater to that particular group the most?
Yes, exactly. Now you're starting to catch on. This game was purposely made. I'm not talking about WW2, Call of Duty WW2, World War II. Was specifically made for corner campers, for campers, patient individuals that really don't give a shit about rushing or getting top tier kills. It's made for the guys that want to get about 5 kills. We made this game with the goal in mind of guys going 5-1. Those are the bossa nova guys, and those are the real killers out there that we made this game for. We made this game for guys that like to blend in with the scenery, you know, lay down and get a couple kills and really die the next time because they're not moving. That's what we made this game for, you know, guys that don't adapt. And you know, that's what this game is for. You know, we made this game to accommodate those guys, because it's a community out there. There are way more campers out here than rushers, okay? You know, there are a lot of guys that are like excited to get a double kill with a trip mine. They get excited when they get a UAV. You know, they're not the carpet bomb guys. You know, they're not the ball turn guys. And this is the time for them. You know, all of you rushers and jetpackers and flyers and adrenaline guys, you had your time to shine. That shit is over, man. It's time for guys like us to take it back to the essence of Call of Duty, sitting in the corner. So we did. We purposely made this game for corner campers. And man, these guys are out here representing. They are representing. I love it. I love seeing the streams when your favorite YouTuber, he's on a gun kill. He's going about 10-0, and a guy kills him that's in the corner. Or maybe his teammate kills him. If you're playing hardcore, that's the type of shit I like. I love seeing guys get knocked off streaks, and it's a lane for that. So that's what we did. I hope you appreciate it.
Okay. So what are your thoughts on rushers, so-called rushers, you know, people that don't like to duck walk across maps or hide in wall glitches, not wall glitches, but head glitches, and people that really just like to get out and go get it and, you know, just pretty much attack the game, like a attackers type of style. That's what we call rushers now. I don't know if you're aware of that. Maybe you are, I don't know. But on boots on the ground, we did know that rushers would have maybe some issues. Some of us were already anticipating that.
Look, man, this game is made for a different type of player. This game was designed for head glitchers and corner campers. I cannot stress that enough. You know, if you want to rush, you get put in the dust, all right? We're dropping the big streaks out here. We're getting the UAVs now, man. Yes. So to answer your question, this game is not designed for rushers. If you want to rush, you get put in the dust. That is the corner camper anthem. Rush, you get put in dust. All right? I'm thinking about making some shirts, man. Sell them on my Instagram account, Facebook account with my camper friends. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know.
No doubt.
The camp is real out here, man. And we designed this game. I can't stress it enough again. We designed this game to cater to that style of play. The camp and the rusher do not mix in this game, all right? Okay? There's no mix, all right? So we designed this game for the corner camper and the head glitcher, and we did a beautiful job of it, you know? So thanks, yeah, it's for the campers.
So what is your favorite map on the game, and why? You know, do you have a favorite map on the game, being that you are an insider?
That's a very interesting question. You know, I have a lot of favorites on this particular WW2 game. You know, I am on the design team, and you know, I put my input definitely. I definitely had my input in this one, but my most favorite map would be Ponte Dua. You know, my grandfather camped that map in real life. You know, so there's a lot of other ones. I like the USS Texas. We created lanes and ways to camp that map that people are just starting to figure out. You can get at the back of the ship and cap the backside of that gun, and no one will ever know you're there, dude. And that is so awesome, you know. But yeah, just to keep it short and sweet, Ponte Dua is my favorite map. You know, there are a lot of runners up, pretty much, you know, all of the maps. So, but you know, sum it up, that's my favorite one. Very good question.
So, would you say that the maps on this game were created to cater to corner campers? I'm just going to be flat honest and ask, you know, Was this game created for corner campers? Flat out, every map.
Hell yes, dude. Aren't you listening? Fucking rushers.
And another question. Being that we saw the success of several streamers and YouTubers over the course of 2016 and 2017 with the boots off the ground, action-packed play style that boots off the ground, titles like Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare, the type of action that those games provided. Would you say that the boots on the ground, laid back, creep aspect of the game, the aesthetics of this game, did we downgrade? And, you know, my question is, because this show caters, or not caters to the streamers, but we are here for the streamers to discuss Call of Duty with several different streamers and just practically straight out gamers, really. But this type of play in this game, I've heard people say that it's not entertaining. Even though I know that several YouTubers have thousands of individuals watching them at a time, but it's not like Infinite Warfare. It's not as lit. These streams are not as lit for the smaller YouTube channels as it was when Infinite Warfare and Black Ops 3 were being streamed. So, was this game created to kill the streamer?
Yes. Hell yes. Most definitely. Most definitely. We're not here to kill the streamer, but maybe curb the streamer. You know, as I said before, these streamers, they've had their time to shine. These rushers. You know, we're inventing a new lane here. There'll be a new wave of streamers that are campers. You know.
Okay.
The camp streamer. You know what I mean? And maybe it's time for that, you know. We're tired of this Korean savage, you know. He's just running through maps ripping shit, you know. We're tired of that. We need a camp Korean, or, you know, or maybe Camp America or something like that. Maybe that'll be birthed from WW2, because Black Ops 3 and IW, they birthed a lot of great streamers and entertaining YouTubers and gamers, you know. So maybe it's that time to change the pace and the direction of where we're going with this game, or with these games, with Call of Duty, period, you know. And it's time for that. You know, I even see this one YouTuber, you know, he used to stream for 24 hours. His name used to be Camp God, but when WW2 came out, he changed his name to Second to None, okay? So, what happened to the Camp God name? He didn't want to be associated with campers. Now that name is up for grabs for anybody that wants to become Camp God and really, really camp this thing out, because that guy was not a camper. He was a real rusher. You get it? You understand now? So, you know, maybe my son will become Camp God, all right? So we're just reinventing this thing, changing the direction, you know. When I'm ready to sleep, I can't sleep watching IW streams. It's just too fucking entertaining, okay? WW2, nap time, all right? That's the perfect thing, okay? So yes, we're not here to kill the streamers. We're here to curb the direction of where this thing is going. You know, change the direction. That's it. So no.
All right. Do you guys have any regrets? Like you, and I'm pretty sure you're working with a team. It's a team of individuals that come up with this stuff, and I guess it's market analysis. It's some type of analysis that give you guys the audacity to make or not audacity, but the courage to make this type of game, or the influence that says that, okay, this is the type of game that we're going to make, and this is what we're going with, and we think that people are going to like it. What was that? I just want to know.
Oh yeah. There's definitely a something that's driving this thing and made us go into this particular direction. You know, besides the points that I've been making during this interview, there are definitely certain type of specific analysis that we collect through the field, you know, throughout. There are various different ways, but the main one is Twitter. You know, Twitter and, you know, Facebook, things of that nature. Definitely social media. Social media, we just listen to the complaints, you know. If a guy gets killed 30 feet in the air and he never saw the guy coming, you know, we definitely take that into effect because he definitely needs to see this guy coming, you know. Definitely. He needs something. We need to put something in the game that slow that guy down. So, you know, we had too many. The complaints were overwhelming. The complaints were through the roof about boots off the ground. You know, everyone wanted boots on the ground. So, like I was saying before, we just took it back to the essence. We downgraded everything. We limited everything. So, but social media definitely, especially Twitter, you know, if you want to get something buffed and nerfed, hit us up on the Twitter. We monitor Twitter all day, every day. We don't listen to the really, really great suggestions. We just listen to the shit about guys showing proof that they're getting shitted on. They're going 2-44. We need to help those guys out. That's who we really listen to, and that's what we cater to. But that's pretty much what drives our, you know, our direction. So yes, thanks.
Any regrets around the boardroom or around the water cooler at work? Any regrets about the feedback that you guys are getting from this game? Because I've seen polls, 50%, maybe most of the feedback that I'm getting is that this game is okay. It's okay. It's not like this these clips like Infinite Warfare when it was the most hated clip on YouTube of all time. It's not like that. I think it's more of a internal emotion because I think that most people feel like the game is okay, but it's just okay. It's just certain stuff in the game that needs to be fixed. Hit detection is probably the main one, and it feels at times like you're lagging. Me personally, I was in the game. The whole other team was too barring, and they were trashing us. I could not get a shot off. It was freaking ridiculous, and that's a fact. But myself, I think that if the little things were fixed, like why do we not have, why is it a cap on the team deathmatch at 75 kills and not 100? Why is it 65 tags collected on kill confirm, and why is it no hardcore kill confirm? I know that's a slew of questions, but take your time with answering them. Then we'll close the show out.
I'll start off with the questions about the score caps or the score limits and why they are so low. Like I mentioned before,
no doubt,
those limits are to keep the score down. The lower the score cap, the less chance you have of dying. You understand what I'm saying? The less score streaks the enemy team is going to get, or the less score streaks that you're going to get, that's the major key, and that is the major point. We want to get you in and out of matches as quick as possible, or as long as possible. You know? You understand what I'm saying? Think about that. Think about it. All right? Now, those are the score caps. And we probably will or will not put hardcore kill confirm in the game, because you know why? You rank up too freaking fast with that game mode, okay? The game mode was out of control in Black Ops 3. It was out of control in IW. It was just too freaking good, all right? Okay? That's what guys went to level up fast. We need to roll this thing out slow, okay? Because you'll have guys like Mark of J and Korean going ham, all right? And other great players going ham. I didn't mean to single those guys out, but those are the known individuals. I'll just use those guys as an example. They will be going ham in hardcore kill confirm, and before you know it, they're at max level next week, okay? All right? It's a race going on out here. We need to limit the score and get you in and out of games as slow as possible or as fast as possible, depending on how we feel, all right? Okay? And the lag, we do that to compensate the players with the 25 megabytes up and the 25 megabytes down and the 5 megabytes up. That's what that's about, okay? All right? Or maybe you're on McDonald's Wi-Fi, we don't know. But that is for those guys, okay? Hit detection is not going to get better with time. I could lie to you. In your mind it will, because you'll adjust to the game. But yeah, just to answer that question. And as far as regrets, we don't have regrets here. It's just innovation. What you call camping, we call elevation and innovation and evolution. This is the evolution of the game. You call it devolving, but this is evolution. We have no regrets, zero regrets, man. You better get with the time here.
Okay. Well, you know what? World War II Insider, I appreciate you coming on the show. I appreciate you coming through and shedding and shedding the light, giving us the game about the game, because that's what this show is about. This show is for noobs and killers still, even though the game has become corner camper nation, you know, not camper nation, but corner camper nation. I appreciate you coming on the show and giving us the game. You know what? I'm gonna continue to pray for this game. I hope it gets better. And hopefully you guys will fix some things in the near future, because I know you guys didn't. The rollout for Infinite Warfare was kind of similar. No kill confirm, hardcore kill confirm. We really need that out here in these Call of Duty streets. And you know, I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming on the show and stopping through, man. Hey, keep up the bad work. I mean, keep up the hard work. All right, peace. Welcome back.
Yo, mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Damn. Yo. Man, that was episode number 15 of the C.O.D. Show podcast. Throwback Thursday. I told you he was going to give you the game about the game. That was the confidential informant. The WW2 confidential informant. What up, Ambush? What's up, player? What it be like? Yeah, man. What up? It's on straight. Yeah. But yeah. Episode number 27 of the C.O.D. Show podcast would drop. I'm sorry, episode number 28 of the C.O.D. Show podcast will drop next week, next Thursday. Be on the lookout for that. We will have the Call of Duty World War II confidential informant back for the second time. I've been hitting him up. He's pretty hype about the recent updates. We'll get into his perspective of the whole, what do they call it, the Luck of the Irish event. The entire Blitzkrieg event, as well as the movement system update, which was last week, along with everything else World War II that's surrounding World War II. We'll get into all of that, man. I appreciate y'all sticking through this whole episode. You know, Throwback Thursday edition, episode number 15. You know, yeah. Appreciate y'all in the chat, keeping the chat lit. Ambush, about to play that God of War, huh? Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. I come through there and check you out. I don't think I ever seen that shit played before or whatever. But yeah, like always, man. Oh yeah, top 10 gameplays of March coming next week. Also, stay tuned in, stay tied in, keep the notifications. Alerts will be a major key. You know, appreciate the notification game for coming through early for this episode. That's right. And shout out to CODtees.com. CODtees.com. You can get you can get shirts like the COD Show podcast shirt. You can get this shirt, the Kill Feed shirt, at CODtees.com. That is CODtees.com. I do not have a flyer or anything like that. The post up here, I usually flash it up. Blam. CODtees.com, but it's pretty simple. COD T 3 E COD T EES.com. All right. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk y'all head off. I know y'all got shit to do. Appreciate y'all coming through on a Thursday, messing with your boy, the COD Show podcast. It's been lit as always. I've been your host, Diddy Onassis, aka Onassis Kill 'em. That's right. I did this show, man. Sorry if I sound unprepared. I just jumped on air and just started clicking shit. And voila, we have episode number 27. That's right. But as always, live life, be great, show love, and always keep the kill feed lit. It's been your guy, Diddy Onassis, aka the host of the COD Show podcast. Your guy. We out. Peace, 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 peace.